Welcome to the Mezzetti Gymnasium for today's girls varsity volleyball contest between the Washingtonville Wizards and your Warwick Valley Wildcats. The Lady Wildcats are currently 2-1 with wins over Kingston and Newburgh. Their only loss is to Pine Bush, who's a perennial Section 9 champion every year in this section. It's St. Patrick's Day, and we hope some of that Irish luck will rub off on our girls volleyball team. I'm Ryan Candia. Alongside me to call the color analysis is Riley Cupo. Riley, how you doing today?
I'm good. March 17th is the only socially acceptable time where you don't get looks when you've got green hair.
Pretty funny there, Riley. So, in order for the Wildcats to be successful today, what are 3 keys to victory for these ladies?
Tonight, if we focus on having good team passing, it should be an advantage against the other side, while we also keep our free ball attacks up in the air and take almost every advantage we can get in that area. And finally, it should be very important that we hit our serves when they're up in the air and available to us.
Yes, we hope some of that Irish luck and green hair will rub off on our ladies. We lost a great principal to Washingtonville, Dr. Larry Washington. He's currently their superintendent, who will probably not be in attendance due to COVID protocol. But if he was in attendance, who is a key player he should be watching on the Lady Wildcats?
We should be watching for number 12, Kayla Egan. She's playing our middle hitter tonight. Her goal is just to block the ball and keep it from hitting the ground on our side.
Well, you heard it first from Riley Cupo, the keys to tonight's success for Warwick and the key player to the game. I'm Ryan Candia. We'll be right back with the first service here in Wildcat Country.
As you know, our soldiers are some of the most courageous and heroic people. It is one of the most challenging things to leave your family. However, our soldiers do this for the sake of our country. They risk their lives day after day for our people. And the USO tries their hardest to provide care for soldiers' families. They provide many services for their families that help them get by. That's why the USO needs you. If you are in a military family, consider joining or supporting USO. Please show your support so we can provide soldiers the help that they need.
Welcome to the Mezzetti Gymnasium. It's St. Patrick's Day, March 17th, 2021, as we have Section 9 girls volleyball between the Washingtonville Wizards who come to town against your Warwick Valley Wildcats. The Wildcats have posted 2 wins. They beat Kingston and Newburgh. They lost to perennial Section 9 champions Pine Bush earlier this year. The season looks pretty good so far because they are .667 in winning percentage. I'm Ryan Candia here to call the play-by-play. Alongside me to call the color is Riley Cupo. Riley, what's going on today?
Not much. Today we have a highlight in our number 1. Emily Redpath has signed on to Alfred University for art, but she has confirmed that she is playing volleyball.
Well, that's exciting to hear. I've had Emily and the other Redpath, Julia, in class. They are from Far Rockaway, Queens originally. You see number 1, Emily Redpath, all the way to the left of your screen. She'll be an art student in Alfred State as long as playing volleyball. It's exciting news. I know she's done a lot of artwork here with Mrs. Spano. I've seen her in the survey over the years, and I've seen her in the record as well. So you can see that the Warwick Valley Wildcats are being called out by PA announcer Matthew Carcaterra. There's Coach Daniel Gray for the Wizards, and it looks like we're about to get started here in Wildcat Country with this volleyball contest. National anthem is up next. national anthem is over. We're getting ready to start here in Wildcat country. Get a roster. Okay, here are the starters for the Warwick Valley Wildcats. At the setter, number 1, Jill Ferris. Middle blockers and libero is Fiona Egan. I heard that's actually Savannah DeLucia today. There's been a late lineup switch. Katie Wagas is the outside hitter. She's a senior. Right side hitter is number 2, Julia Redpath, who's also a senior. Middle blocker is Kaylee Egan. And on the opposite of that is Sarah Davis, number 4, whose father also is a coach on staff with a lot of volleyball experience and college level play. And I saw him warming up the girls prior to this contest. They look all ready to go. There you see Coach Davis rallying the troops along with Coach K-Rod Cooper. She recently got married. We used to call her K-Rod. Now we can call her Coach Coop. And it looks like we're underway here in Wildcat country for this volleyball contest. Like I said, Warwick's 2-1. Washingtonville Wizards come to town. These two used to traditionally be rivals in Division II. And here we go. Just come in the gym. I'm on there right now. Okay? Oh, I forgot to start. So it looks like we're ready to start here in Wildcat country. You see the officials right there. So we have 2 officials. There's referee 1 and referee 2. Looks like we're about to start here. So Riley, let's talk about the libero, number 77, and wearing the yellow jersey for Wildcat country. What is their job here today?
So a libero's job is to just keep the ball from hitting the ground. They'll often substitute for anybody in the back row, but as of right now, their goal is just to make sure that the ball gets received back into the air so that someone can spike it back to the other side.
And it looks like she'll be to work very quickly here as Washingtonville will take service. That's number 5 back there for Washingtonville with the jump serve. Point Warwick, 1-0 Warwick. Looks like number 8 on the Julia Redpath, sister of Emily. They are twins. They're originally from Rockaway, Queens. They moved up here and made themselves pretty comfortable in Wildcat country. That was a point for the Wizards. Another point for the Wizards as number 5 for Washingtonville scores an ace on that point. So Washingtonville Wizards service is looking really good right now. We're in the first set and the score is Wizards 2, Warwick 0. You see it up there. Hard hit there. Okay. Looks like the outside setter. Good save there by Wizards. And it looks like Warwick will get the service back, and the score is 2-1 in favor of the Wizards. So this is number 8 on service for the Wildcats. That is Julia Redpath. She's a senior. Whistle blown. Point Wildcats. What are you seeing so far out of the Wildcats, Riley?
It seems like we're a little behind under the fact that the other side has 2 on us. But as we're tied now, I see that we have the chance to come back.
And there's Redpath, Julia Redpath, strong serve there. No chance for the set. Big rally going along here. There you go, number 14 rallies it over. It looks like they can't really set the ball. Here we go, here's a setter. And there's a strong swing out there. I believe that was 27, Jill Ferris, as the Wildcats take the lead 3-2 here in set 1. So Julia Redpath has been very effective here with her service, getting 3 straight points for the Lady Wildcats. Let's see if she can keep it up. Redpath with the jump serve. Good dig there by the Wizards. Oh, Redpath with the dig. There's our libero. Looks like they're just going to knock it over there. Good set. Oh, and the Wizards, with good defense, they will get the ball back in service as they trail by 1. So how many points do they play up to in these sets in high school?
I believe in high school we were playing up to 21 points.
In college, it's 25. And in each set, how many points do you have to win by?
Depending if we tie, 2.
Well, if you tie, I believe the set keeps going. If once a team has won by 2, it is over, and we play best out of 3 sets here as we see a tie score here in Wildcat country. Oh, good dig. Nice, as the Wildcats will get the service back, and we have a tie game here, 4-4, here in Wildcat country. Service for the Wildcats, that will be number 14. Kaylee Egan, she was a player to watch. Strong serve there. Looks like they just have to hit it over. Both teams having trouble setting up an offensive play. There you go. Strong hit, but retrieved at the net. Oh, there's number 13 for the Cats with a really strong swing there. Egan doesn't really jump on her serve, but takes a strong swing on her service with an overhand serve. Set up Egan on the fake. Attempt there. Oh, you see our front hitters blocking that. There you go. Katie Wagas, strong. Katie Wagas there, strong hit over the net, and Warwick will maintain the service as they are up by 2. Strong serve, going for the ace there. Oh, just kind of an awkward ball off the Wizards as they defend themselves. They'll get the service back, and they're down 1. Right there. That's Sarah Davis. Sarah Davis, they get the call. 7-5. I guess we're playing rally point volleyball where everything counts, not the serves just count. It's not just rally service. So we're playing rally point volleyball, and we have a 2-point lead. And this is Sarah Davis about to serve for the Cats. Libero doing her job there as defensive specialist. And that ball will go into the net, and Washingtonville will earn a point on that, and they'll get the service back. Very close game here in Wildcat country. Wildcats only have a 1-point lead. Strong serve, you'd call that an ace. Tied at 7. So what are you seeing out of the Wildcats so far here, Riley?
Looks like we're not blocking as much as we would hopefully should be in order to keep that 2 lead point. Seems like we're tying very often. Hopefully we can leave them at 7 and blow them away when this next few serves.
Sarah Davis with the set there, and then Egan with the strong swing over the net as the Wildcats get the point and get the service back. Now serving for the Wildcats is Katie Wagas, and they have an 8-7 lead here in the first set. Been very back and forth so far. Let's see what Katie Wagas can do on her service here. If you notice, a lot of the masks on the girls are purple. Katie Wagas with an ace. What'd you think of that serve, Riley?
Serve, it was a nice, heavy serve. They were not able to defend it on the other side, meaning that it was strong on ours and giving us that 2-point lead again.
Yes, and you always want a strong service. Katie Wagas digging it up. Egan over the net. Egan on the block. Way to keep the service in the possession of Warwick. Saved there by Egan, and she was a player to look for in the beginning of our broadcast, yes. So I believe Wegas had just served 2 points in a row. Wegas with a strong serve again. And it looks like the Wizards are having trouble digging and setting. Egan, strong hit. A little deep though, as Washingtonville will get the point and get the service back. Game's very back and forth, Riley.
Yes, seems like we're evenly matched playing against the Wizards.
There you go. Redpath will just have to hit that over. Oh, and she can't quite get it over the net. So the middle setters with a little miscommunication with their front hitters there for the Wildcats. They cling to a 1-point lead. Service goes back to the Wizards. Emily Redpath. Davis to Egan. That's a nice combination there. And the Wildcats will take a 2-point lead and get the service back in this rally point game. So, Riley, you played volleyball in the past. What was your position?
Well, I actually have not played. My friends actually played. I had a friend who was a middle blocker. I also had a friend who played as libero last year before she left to go to college.
I think that's going to be a Washingtonville point because on the way up was Redpath, Emily Redpath. It tipped her, then it went out of bounds. So Washingtonville is trying to crawl back to tie this game. It's Warwick 11, Washingtonville 10. Yes, and we have to say that the libero is probably one of the most important players on the court, correct?
Yes, as their main goal is to be the only one that really touches the ground throughout the game. They have to be fast, have good movements, and honestly, they're a very well all-rounder.
And you can argue that they're the most athletic as Redpath puts the ball right into her own side of the net, and now we have a tie score here in Wildcat Country in the Mary Mezzetti Gymnasium. So we're tied at 11 here. Oh, good set. Redpath tries to put it away. Good defense by the Wizards. And that's going to hit the ceiling. What's the call there? I guess that's out?
I believe that was ours.
Yes. Point Warwick. Service goes to Warwick, so when it hits the ceiling, it's out. We have a substitution. Coming into the game is Jill Ferris, and she's going to take out Emily Redpath. It looks like Jill Ferris will serve for the Cats in this situation. Ferris is a lefty. Look at that. Ace for Ferris. What did you see there?
I saw just another strong play that could not have been defended by the Wizards.
Yes, and if you notice, she goes to the jump serve. So 1 point for Ferris, 2-point lead for the Cats. Jill Ferris hitting it over. Good. Nice dig there. They try to sit down. They just have to hit the ball over the net. Wizards can't defend. Right into our scorers table. Exciting. Riley, good catch there. Good save. There you go. Jill Ferris serving very well here. 3 points in a row. Nice job there, Riley. That didn't scare you, did it?
No.
No. That's going back to your volleyball roots, and you reacted very well there. Score, Warwick Valley 14. Washingtonville 11, and now it's 15-11 as the Cats get another critical point there. Maybe they can establish a lead beyond 2 points and try to run away with the set here. First out of 3. Jill Ferris is on a roll right now. Another ace for Ferris. She's got some nice touch. It sounded like it was very hard, but it kind of lofted over the net like a knuckleball. You know what a knuckleball is, Riley?
Can't say.
It's a pitch in baseball that doesn't move at all. There's no rotation, and it can often throw off the other team. So Washingtonville is calling a timeout right now. Coach Gray wants to take it over. What you're looking at on the set right now is Coach Caitlin Cooper, K-Rod, rallying her troops, Coach Davis on the left, and she's got to be pretty happy with their play in the recent points. That's Coach Dan Gray for the Washingtonville Wizards. Seems like a very nice man. He's a teacher in the district, and he's got to be a little upset with their play. It looks like they're not really doing much on defense. What are you seeing when Warwick is serving? How do you see the reaction of the Wizards?
Warwick seems to be hitting hard and hitting pretty straight. The Wizards don't seem to be getting the straight line serves. They're hitting the floor and not, unfortunately, they keep missing the ball whenever they hit the floor. I think their only chance of really coming back is if they try and just take a straight up block in the middle.
And there you see Coach Davis. So I guess a question I have for you is, what do you want to do on the defense after that service comes towards your way?
I think your best bet is just trying in the spare of the moment to figure out if it's going up or down and quickly react. So it seems like whenever the Wizards are missing, the ball seems to be pretty high up in the air, and I feel personally that a higher block would have helped their case.
Yeah, I think that first dig or that first react to a service is very important. As you see, Redpath with the kill there. And now the Cats have a 6-point lead as the score is Warwick 17 and Washingtonville 11. There's Coach Carcaterra. He's the PA guy here for Cats volleyball. And he's at a lot of sporting events, and he helps out the Cats in any way he can. Oh, there you go. And number 13 for the Cats is very happy. Sarah Davis on a nice block there. Block for an offensive point, so I guess we can call that a kill. Jill Ferris, I think that's 6 or 7 points in a row for her. Very impressive. The lefty's impressing me. There you go. Washingtonville really can't set anything up there. Set, and here you go. Redpath, strong again. But it was out, and the point will go to Washingtonville in this rally point situation. A little too strong there from Julia. So the Wizards will get the service. Looks like we're going to a jump serve. Pretty high arcing, easy to handle, so we'll be able to set it. And there's Julia Redpath to pick up the point and bring the service back to Warwick. And they now cling to a 7-point lead. We have a substitution. Katie Wegas coming into the game for Warwick, replacing Julia Mosier. And here's Redpath again, Julia Redpath. Handled very well by Washingtonville. They can now set up a... That's going to be out. That's going to be a side out. Warwick 8-point lead, and this is set point right here as they have a 20-12 lead. Let's see if they can put them away here in the first set. Oh, no. Looks like that was a net violation, and Washingtonville will get the service back down 7 here in set 1. You think the Wizards can mount a comeback here in the first set, Riley?
I don't know. I think as long as they hit the balls as they land to the ground, they have the chance to, but we are 1 point to winning, so it's just really depending if we can keep those blocks going.
Yeah, set point here. Oh, big Sarah Davis there coming up big. Okay, 22-13 here at Wildcat Country. I thought we played up to 21. I guess we're playing up to 25 in the NCAA rules, and they apply to high school.
That would be my bad.
That's okay. I actually thought it was 15, Riley, so that's totally fine. Let's see what the Cats can do there. Oh, Davis, but good defense by the Wizards. They're going to have to just hit the ball over. You can actually set this up, Egan. There's another good dig there. They're just kind of rallying the ball over. Nobody can really control on the first hit, and that point will go to Washingtonville, and they're now down 8. Kaylee Egan comes out of the game for a breather. Got it. Thought that service hit the net, but it was not called. Set it up there, but Washingtonville. And there's a nice block by the Cats. Sarah Davis, number 13. Looks like she's going to go to serve. And now we have Emily Redpath checking back in. So if we get the point here, then it'll be set point because we're playing sets up until 25. Sarah Davis has a nice big presence here. Let's see what she can do on this service. Kind of lofts it up there. Wizards don't go for the big swing. Big swing, Davis. And they can't handle it. Cats up 10, and I believe this is set point. The game's end at 25, correct? The set points end at 25? As you can see, Sarah Davis looking over to the bench for instructions to her coaches. What do you think, Ryan? I think she puts it away here?
I'll say we take it.
You think this is it right
here? Yeah, I'm going to go for it.
All right, set point serve. Ace! Sarah Davis. And that'll do it for the first set. The Cats with a commanding victory. They win by 11. So after the first set, Cats win by 11, 25-14, and we'll be right back for set 2 after this commercial break.
Is someone you know getting cyberbullied? Have you seen someone being bullied and haven't spoken up? Cyberbullying is one of the biggest problems in high schools across the country. Cyberbullying can happen anywhere at any time because of how easy it is to use social media and technology in today's world. 68% of teenagers that experience cyberbullying often develop mental illnesses in the future, like depression or severe anxiety. If you are having problems with these, don't be afraid to speak up to a counselor, teacher, or parent about them. To get more help, visit stopbullying.gov to learn more about what you could do against bullying. Before you send something, remember, there's a person on the other side of the screen.
They won 25-14. They got to be really happy with their performance. Let's see if they can keep it up. So all they need is 2 more sets to win. We play up to 25 points for each set, best of 5. And then you see the statistician, Cara Petal, along with Coach Rodriguez. And she supplied me with some great statistics in the first set. There were 6 kills by Sarah Davis and 6 assists by Jill Ferris. I know that Jill Ferris had at least 2 or 3 aces as well, as the Wildcats are really rolling here. And it was kind of an even set in the beginning where it was back and forth up to 11 points. And then from the 11-point to the 17-point mark, the Wildcats started to run away with set 1. And then they won with a commanding 11-point differential. And let's see if they can keep it up here in set 2, as service I think will start with Warwick. I think Washingtonville started the game with the service. I don't know the rule there, though. Does the team that's down get the service? You know anything about that, Riley?
I thought the points were going to 21, so I don't want to say anything indefinitely.
It's okay. We're here to learn and get better as we go. And volleyball is not my primary sport, and I appreciate all the help that people have given me, like Coach K-Rod.
Oh, yeah,
and
it seems like we have the serve.
And we have the service. So who is serving for us?
Number 8.
Julia. That's number 6, Sarah Corrigan, who's got a lot of tall presence as well. Libero right there, Savannah DeLuca, as Warwick gets the point. Okay, number 6, Sarah Corrigan, is a big presence as a setter. And there she is. Ball's a little deep. Number 7, Lindsay Evans, a little too strong there. Lindsay Evans also plays basketball for the Cats for Coach Jim O'Brien. So Wizards here with a 1-0 lead here in set 2. Corrigan. Point goes to the Wizards. Number 5 for the Wizards is Isabella Doring. And she's got the first 2 points here for the Wizards at service. Oh, rolls around the net there. I don't know if that was a net violation. Warwick Valley rallying around Corrigan. And then we have Doring with 4 points here early for the Wizards, trying to rally them back from the first set loss. Doring on the jump serve. Corrigan. And that's a nice swing there from Warwick. What did you see of that swing from Kaylee Egan? So what did you see out of that swing there? from Kaylee Egan, Riley?
I think that swing might bring us starting back, as the Wizards are starting strong this time around. It seems that they have formulated a plan versus our last set.
Grace Hennessy served the ball for us. Oh, strong, very strong.
This is a possible comeback
Davis.
for us.
Yeah. Well, now we're down 2. It's rally point volleyball, and we look like we have a pretty strong team here. As you see some strong swings from the Wildcats. Score is Warwick down 2, Warwick 2, Washingtonville 4. Hennessy, who also plays softball, and her sister Hannah plays softball as well. Hennessy is really rallying the troops here, 3 points in a row for her, as the Washingtonville Wizards do not have an answer for her serves right now. Trying to crawl back to this game, down 1 point. There's Hennessy. Davis. Nice job by Davis. She took a little mustard off that one, and she saw the placement of the Wizards, how they really couldn't, they were off balance and couldn't handle it, and Hennessy's got her 4th service point.
Believe this is the chance for us to come back. We've seemed to figure ourselves out.
And volleyball is a game of streaks. You know, it's a game of momentum. Like a lot of games, sometimes the ball just landing in the wrong place for whatever reason, and you have no control over it.
Great job, G. Here we go.
Dorian looks like a pretty good player for the Wizards. There's Libero, Luca, Davis. Oh, and the back line of Washingtonville could not handle that one.
Is that 5 in a row for us?
5 in a row. We were down 4-0 in this set. Now we're up by 1 point, as Hennessy is really keeping the momentum going. Washingtonville, that's number 14 for Washingtonville. Ah, big Warwick. Katie Wagos just not having it. Warwick up 2. Kill for Katie Wagos. Hennessy has really got the momentum going. Let's see if she can keep it up. That's 6 points in a row for her. Hennessy. And Hennessy is really coming back from her services and having some very impressive digs as well. Nice job by DeLuca there. Oh, strong hit, very good swing. And the Wizards are running all over the place.
That is 7 in a row for us.
Yeah, 7 points in a row, and they cannot handle that great swing by Katie Wagos. Lucky 7s for Hennessy. I thought that might have gone deep, but we saved it. And looks like the streak for Hennessy will end at 7. The rally point goes to Washingtonville, and let's see who serves for Washingtonville. Washingtonville brings in number 16 to the game. That's Josephine Rubino, and she's a front blocker. And serving for the Wizards is number 4, Madison Torres. Wow, strong again, Davis. Warwick gets the rally point. They're up by 3. Let's see if they can make another run here and increase their lead by more than 3 points. Strong serve. Kaylee Egan. Hennessy. Little miscommunication, couldn't bump it over. Egan gets confused in front of the net. Coach Davis and Coach Cooper encouraging the players, saying, don't worry about it, just a little minor mistake, and it was a little left, and we can fight through that. Washingtonville will get the service.
Another close beginning, seems like.
Jade Sampson, our libero, digs it out. And that was spiked into the net. Katie Wagos a little off on that one. That's okay. Warwick still has a 1 point lead. And I'm sorry, Caroline Anesi. That's the Washingtonville service. Davis going strong, and Nessie couldn't handle the swing by Davis. Point Warwick, and to serve for Warwick is Davis.
Substitution.
Isabella Crovis, I believe is her name. How to spell it in the roster, comes in for the Wizards. Coming out for the Cats
26.
is Sarah Corrigan. And coming in for the Cats,
26. Sarah Davis.
she's 13.
Oh, no, that's 13. Okay.
Okay, Sarah Davis on the big serve right there. Warwick 10, Washingtonville 7. Let's see if Sarah Davis can make a run like Grace Hennessy did earlier in this set. Sarah Davis. Ball sails out. Point Washingtonville. Washingtonville will get the service back. And it looks like number 14 for the Wizards, Cassidy McDonough, will serve as the Wizards are down 2. Okay. Nice dig there. Oh, set up pretty nicely. Took a little mustard off that way, guys. Good job. Okay. Took a little miscommunication between Wegas. Cats get the point, and they will now have a new server. Katie Wegas will come to the plate to serve here. And Warwick will sub in as well. Lindsay Evans is coming into the game. Warwick up by 3. Warwick 11, Wizards 8. Katie Wegas about to serve. Doesn't quite do the jump serve. Ace for Katie Wegas. And the Wildcats rally in the mini huddle, and they're happy about that. And there's DeLuca giving her the ball. DeLucia, Savannah DeLucia, the libero. Here's Wegas ready to serve again. Service. Broken play as the Washingtonville defense barely gets it over the net. Number 16, Rubino for Washingtonville's happy about that.
Seems
little confusion on the Warwick side.
Seems
and it's
like
now 12-9.
Seems like the Wizards are actually figuring out a way to come back from the Wildcats this time around.
Let's see if Josephine Rubino can rally them back into the game with some power serves here. Nice dig. Kind of a half swing there by Warwick, Lindsay Evans. Oh, good job. Ball's bouncing all over the place. Rally point goes to Warwick. They go up 1.
Good job, Emma.
And it looks like our libero will serve, Savannah DeLucia. So the liberos can serve as well, huh?
I believe that they can. I believe they can do anything but being in the front row.
Yeah, I just thought they were defensive special, so that makes sense. All right, great setup by the Wizards, but it's going to be out. And that's a point for Savannah DeLucia. And Warwick is up 5 in this second set. This Savannah DeLucia again, adorning the purple mask. Here we go. Little light swing. Oh, that was a missed set by Washingtonville as they bumped the ball back over. Davis, and a little tap there by the Wildcats. Oh, Washingtonville's got a nice chance here. Misplayed a little bit by the Cats. Lindsay Evans hit it into the net. Cats a little disappointed. Washingtonville Wizards crawling back in under the service of Nicole Chomix now. Let's see if Nicole can rally the Wizards back. Wizards down 4. Stoppage in play. I think there was something on the court, and then you see the head official there, referee 1, started up. Lefty. Good set. Point Washingtonville, they'll keep the service.
The lefties seem to be hitting hard today.
Yes. Point for Nicole Chomix. Good dig. There you go. Gonna have to be bumped over. Point Wizards, I'm not sure what the call was, but that was referee 2 made that call. So that's 2 points for Chomix. Little tap over, good decision. Davis setting up. Hard hit, retrieved by the Wizards, and they're just gonna bump it over. There's DeLucia. Davis. And then the follow is not good. Right into the net by Kaylee Egan. That's okay.
Lefties have a win streak going today, seems like.
Yeah, that's 3 points in a row here for Nicole Chomix on the side of the Wizards, and they crawl back into the game. They're only down 1. Wildcats for another point. This set is tied now as the Washington Wizards rally back in by the service of number 6, Nicole Chomix.
If we get beat, but let's make a change, right?
Nicole Chomix with those bounces to get her rhythm set. Great swing. Getting the Wildcats back in the game is Lindsay Evans. They go up by 1, and they will retain service. So what do you think will people do when they serve? Do they have a rhythm or routine before the service?
I feel like everybody has their own serve style, and I feel like that's something that they make as they play. I don't think anybody really has a similar play style, as I feel like people just do whatever that takes to get the ball over the net.
I feel like Chomix bounces the ball a lot. Sarah Corrigan on a nice set there. Davis with a tough swing. Just did not get it over the net, hit it towards the top of the net, and Washingtonville will get the serve. It's Isabella Doring serving as the game is tied at 15. Oh, nice little tap over by Warwick. Good decision. Sarah Corrigan not going for the huge swing there and just tapping it over. Service Warwick, that is Grace Hennessy. Grace Hennessy on the service, and she just dug it back. Looks like a, okay, all right, thank you. Wildcats get the point. Grace Hennessy is the one that rallied the Wildcats to a big lead in this first set. Let's see if she can increase the lead here for the Cats. She does a little dribble in her service, doesn't jump, gets it over the net consistently every time. Oh, good swing, but great dig in the back line there. There's DeLucia. Looks like, well, a good set. Davis trying to put it away. That ball's really high up. I guess that's what they call a double fault, and we get the point for Hennessy. That's 2 in a row on the second set of services. What are you seeing out of Hennessy here?
I see she's very good with getting those points back to back to back. This is her second time with at least doubling points.
Yes, I think her service points have been the most for the Cats in this set.
Oh, good job, Sarah.
There you go.
She's got another
big
streak
kill,
going.
Big kill.
Great idea. Good job. Way to swing, Kaylee.
Sarah Davis, middle blocker there with a big kill. As the Cats go up by 4, once again rallying behind the services of Grace Hennessy. Grace's sister's name is Hannah. I know they both like playing softball, and they're both great athletes. I had them both in sports history. As you see her get another point here for the Cats.
It's 4 in a row once again.
Yeah. Let's see if she can run the table here up to 25 and secure the second set for the Wildcats. Oh, that was Katie Wagas bringing it over. And the Wizards just can't handle Wagas and Davis in the front line for the Cats. Kaylee Egan doing well. Hennessy on the service. Ribeiro digs it out. A little set over. Katie Wagas, a little deep. That's going to be a point for Washingtonville. They'll get the service back. They're down 5. Warwick 21, Wildcats 21, Wizards 15. So Riley, what do you think? What do you expect to see here at number 4, Madison Torres on the service?
Well, looking at it, she has a pretty strong straight spike. Seemed to be received pretty well by Warwick.
Once again, Sarah Davis with the strong swings and the strong play. gets the rally point, retrieves the ball back for Warwick on service, and that'll be Katie Wegas coming to the service line for the Cats. Excuse me, Kaylee Egan. So Kaylee Egan gets a point. If she can get 2 more, the Cats can take this set number 2. Oh, great block there, great block there. It looks like the other Egan. Kaylee Egan with the ace.
She was our player to watch.
And she closed out set number 2 as Warwick only needs 1 more set here to claim the victory. Set number 2, Wildcats 25, Wizards 15. We'll be back with set number 3 after these commercial messages.
When you wake up in the morning to get dressed, do you ever find clothes too small for you, not your style, or maybe you have too many? Usually we take these clothes and just ignore it, and let them sit in the back of our dresser or closet for days or months on end. But did you know that we can make a difference with this extra clothing? We can donate these clothes to clothing drives. There's many people with barely any clothes that need them more than us. For example, it's winter and it's very cold, and there's people with nothing to keep them warm. We can't let these clothes go to waste when we can make a difference for people in need. Here's some ways to help and donate your unused clothing. If you ever see these large boxes marked with clothing drive, you can put your unused clothes and put them and deposit them there. Another way is researching clothing drive organizations near you. It can be local, or you can ask friends and family if there's any drives near them. Don't wait, make a difference today. We can't take these clothes for granted any longer. For more information, you can visit dressforsuccess.org.
Welcome back to the Mary Mezzetti Gymnasium for set number 3, and Grace Hennessy's service points really rallied the Cats to claim that second set. So if they can win 3 sets in a row here, they will claim victory over the visiting Washingtonville Wizards. You see in the huddle there, Coach Davis talking to Julia Sirico to her left, and there's the Washingtonville coach, Dan Gray, and can he rally back here and not get swept 3 sets in a row? So let's take a look at the stats here for the Wildcats.
Sarah Davis with 11 kills, Katie Wegas with 4 kills, and Sarah Corrigan with 8 assists.
Yeah, and I just learned that Katie Wegas is Katie Wegas. We've been mispronouncing her name.
Oh.
So the 3 strong players are Davis, Wegas, and Sarah Corrigan in the set to complement Hennessy's great service points. So let's see if the Wildcats can get a sweep here, 3 sets in a row. As you look at the court, you're looking at DeLucia and Katie Wegas, and they look pretty happy there with their performances. So what do you think here? Do you think Warwick comes out in set 3 and puts it away here, or do the Wizards fight back?
I believe our game will probably end up being tied pretty early on, but the Wildcats seem to be really good at coming back very close to the end.
Yeah. So their endurance in the later rounds of set, in the latter stages of the set, has paid off. As you see the serve from Washingtonville, very good jump service. There's Redpath, strong swing by Redpath. There you go, and there you got Kaylee Egan with the block, putting that away. As we see Wegas retrieving the ball so we can start play here again. There's Jill Ferris in the screen as well. And it looks like Redpath, Julia Redpath, will do the first serve here for the Cats. Cats have a 1-0 lead here in the 3rd set. So Julia Redpath going into her routine. And she does the jump serve, and Washingtonville once again having trouble setting it, but they do place the ball in a good spot. DeLucia, the libero, could not handle it there. So we got a tie game at 1, and the Wizards will get the service. Madison Torres set the serve for the Wizards. Maybe we can pick up something with her routine.
Here we go.
Doesn't quite jump, takes a couple stutter steps. Ferris. And Wegas couldn't handle that. Point Washingtonville. So Madison has her first points on service for the Wizards. They're up by 1.
Great touch, Juju. Do it again, kiddo. Execute, girls. Let's go.
Madison Torres into a routine. Handled by DeLucia. They'll just have to pass that over the net, the Wildcats, as they couldn't set it up. There's DeLucia again. Ferris, nice set. Sarah Davis, big swing. Bringing it home. Sails out of bounds, a little too strong, and the Wizards will have a 2-point lead. Washingtonville 3, Warwick 1.
I still think we have the ability to come back. We seem to have a very strong comeback history in the past 2 sets.
Strong serve there. And Warwick was scrambling. Give some credit there to Madison Torres. That was a really strong serve, barely cleared the net, and nobody could dig that for the Cats. Madison Torres again. Lucia. And Warwick gets a better handle on that one. There's Jill Ferris. Oh, good job, Wegas. And we got some nice rally play going on. And Washingtonville's on a roll here. That's 5 points in a row for Madison Torres.
This might be their chance to take a set for themselves.
Do you think they're feeling a sense of urgency, Riley?
Probably, being as this is a set match for the Wildcats, their goal is to probably take this one for themselves.
Oh, that almost hits our table. Right over Coach Kate Coop and Coach Davis. As you can see, it retrieved. Yes, and you know, Fiona Egan ran it back onto the court for the Wildcats. And this is a tough season, you know, with COVID and practicing and traveling. I was talking to Coach Cooper, and she said that they don't even ride buses together. They do caravans, and sometimes they're traveling pretty far. And just the fact that, you know, kids are playing sports is a plus here in Wildcat country. Ferris. Davis decides to bump it over. Oh, very strong swing for the Wizards.
Wizards have the potential to take this one for themselves.
I noticed the Wildcats have some substitutions. They're mixing up the route. So now serving is number 12, Carolina Anesi. Ferris. Great block by Washingtonville there to keep this rally alive. Julia Sirico bumps it over. DeLucia, Ferris, Egan. And there's Davis. Very strong hit and can't be handled by Cassidy McDonough. They're signaling this. I know in basketball, that signal means a travel. Service will be in the hands of Sarah Davis for the Wildcats as they're down 2 in this set. Checking in for the Wildcats is Emily Redpath. She'll be on that front line. She'll be a hitter. Lucia keeping it alive. Great set by Davis. Setting up Wegas, but Washingtonville responds, and then Warwick keeps it alive. Big play there by number 10 for the Wizards. Might be Amaya Santiago. There's a name, but there's no number. Substitutions for the Cats. In for the Cats is Sarah Corrigan. She's taking out Sarah Davis and will give her a breather.
Wizards seem to have a plan this time around.
Yeah, I mean, they don't want to go down. They don't want to get swept. Who wants to get swept, right? Washingtonville playing with a sense of urgency. Strong hit to Lucia. Good job by the libero. Little deep, but Washingtonville decides to play it. That's oh. Okay, Warwick get the point on that. That was a strong swing by Fiona Egan. I feel like I keep mixing up my Egans, but there we go. So who will be serving for the Cats? Katie Wegas. Yes. and Julia Sirico checks out of the game, and Julia Redpath comes back in the game for the Cats. I guess they call her Weeks. I heard somebody say, let's go, Weeks. So Weeks. Oh, I thought Weeks would almost have an ace there, but Washingtonville handled that very well. Nice dig by them. Oh, the rally keeps going. I don't know if that was a net violation, but the point goes to Warwick, and service will stay in the hands of Katie Wigas.
This is our potential to come back.
Yeah, do you think the urgency sets in on Warwick here?
Seems to at the end. They always seem to have a good chance of coming back towards the end when they seem to in the past 2 sets especially. They've tied with the Wizards and then ended up coming back very quickly in the end.
Yes, as the point goes to Washington, but I agree with you. The scores were very close and early on in both sets where Washingtonville had a lead or was either tied, and Washingtonville has a 2-point lead early on in set 3 as the Wildcats have 6 and the Wizards have 8. And Katie Wigas will come out and take a breather. Serving is Josephine Rubino. Strong serve, almost not handled. Strong swing there as the Wildcats come back. I believe that was Egan. So now DeLucia will serve. Savannah DeLucia, see what she can do here. And Savannah DeLucia, our libero, has an ace.
Here, I believe this would be our comeback now that we're tied once again.
We're tied once again at 8s. I love the number 8. Do you have a favorite number, Riley?
13.
Yeah. What's your association with 13 for you?
So 13 is known as a very unlucky number,
Yes.
but that lucky, for some reason, I just find the lucky number 13 to be my lucky number.
Well, I'm glad you can find something positive out of the number 13, as the Wizards find something positive there as they get the point and the service back. I like number 8 because I'm a big baseball fan, and Gary Carter was my guy, who you probably don't know who that is. He played for the Expos and the Mets. And we see Amaya Santiago ready to serve here for the Washingtonville Wizards as they cling to a 1-point lead. Amaya with a mini jump serve, but it's a fault. At least that's what they call that in tennis. I probably the terminology wrong. And Warwick will get the serve back. And now we have Jill Ferris coming into the game. I just figured out the traveling violation, that means substitutions. That's the substitution signal. As you see Warwick making tons of substitutions, I can't even keep up with all of them. They're getting everybody involved in the mix. That's a good thing. And Jill Ferris will come in to serve. As you see Coach Sirico's sneakers in the back of that screen. He comes to every sporting event. Always makes a cameo appearance. Oh, and that's going to be a point for Washingtonville as the ball hits the net. You can't do that on a serve. Oh, I guess, I don't know, point Warwick. Something happened there. Maybe a net violation. I'm not really sure. But Wildcats get the point. They maintain the service. Here comes Jill Ferris. Bumped over. They really can't say anything up there for the Wizards.
I believe this is our late game comeback.
Yeah, that hit was deep a little bit for us. A little too much swing by Kaylee Egan. Wizards get the serve. We got a little jump serve action. And I like the service of Isabella Doring. I think she's pretty good. Julia Redpath, handled by the Wizards. Big swing by 14. And that's coming right to you, Riley.
I missed it.
Oh, you missed it. That's okay. Yeah. Coach K. Coop came out to retrieve that ball as well, but here we go. Doring she can rally for the Wizards, and now the Wizards are up 1. Wizards 11, Wildcats 10. Strong swing by Davis. I thought that was a double hit, but I guess I'm wrong. It wasn't called. Yes. And then with the setup right there was the strong hit by Davis. Tied at 11. We get the service back on the rally point, and it looks like Julia Redpath will serve for the Wildcats.
Yeah, can we switch? That ball is the game ball.
And we know, and there we see Coach Davis and Coach K. Coop switching balls. They're switching volleyballs.
No, you're good.
What's the point of switching balls there? Why do you think they're doing that, Riley?
I honestly think it's the air in the ball. I think it's just being hit too hard and we lost air. I got a thumbs up, so I'm correct there.
Nice. I love the help we get from Coach Coop. She's been very cooperative through this whole process, and we really appreciate it. All right, I guess there's no Tom Brady's out there. They don't like deflated balls. They like the balls to have more bounce. All right, good serve by Redpath. Ace! Julia Redpath on the ace. Love to see that. as the Wildcats take a 1-point lead here in set 3. Let's see if Redpath can have a nice, 6 to 7 point rally here. What do you think?
I think this might be our chance for the late game comeback. We have a high history of around the double digits mark just to come back.
Yeah, in this game, it seemed like we rallied around this point. And there's Julia getting the dig. Ferris. I think that was Katie Wegas with a strong swing. As Julia Redpath gets credit with another service point. I believe that's 3 in a row. Now let's see if the Wizards could hang in here and extend this game to a 4th set. It's kind of a key moment for them. So here we go, Julia Redpath. Great serve, just barely cleared the net. Handled though. And they almost set up a defense where they could get a blocking swing. Oh, Sarah Davis is strong. Little tip over the net. Sarah Davis tried to dig it. Great placement by the Wizards. They're down 1 and they get the service back. And we have another substitution. Checking into the game for the Cats is Julia Sirico. She replaces Julia Redpath. So Julia for Julia. And serving for the Wildcats, serving for the Wizards is for Madison Torres. And she had a run of 4 or 5 points in a row as well. Now Torres struggles, can't get it over the net. Warwick gets the point and the service back. And Kaylee Egan will serve for the Wildcats. I didn't expect that there, Riley. What do you think happened there?
I think it was an overshot. I think it's also, I don't know, maybe it's just the luck we have with the Wildcats here with their late game comebacks.
Great serve by Egan. Handled by the Wizards. The libero there just trying to knock it over the net. Ferris. I love that. Great body language by Davis. Faking out with the hard swing and then just doesn't tip it over, but hits it softly and places it very well. 14-12, 15-12 Wildcat lead. They're up 3. And Kaylee Egan will maintain service here.
She's the one to look out for.
Yeah, she was Kaylee Egan. Once again, point Warwick. You see Julia Sirico and Jill Ferris on the screen. And here comes Kaylee Egan with a 4-point lead for the Cats. That looks like it might be an 8. Oh, no, they handle it. They dug it out, but now they should just pass it over the net. Nice pass. Yes, and that was the other Egan, number 25, Fiona, with the great placement and the tip over the net. As you see Jill Ferris on the screen. Wildcats passing the ball well, and they're playing good team volleyball right now.
Telling you, history with the late comebacks, though.
Yeah, Egan on the service. The libero for Washingtonville handles it. That was a nice little fake there, too. Good idea, but the front blocker for Washingtonville, who's a lefty, could not get it over the net. And here we go. Cats up 6, and the same trend that we saw in the first 2 sets is happening. Correct, Riley?
Yes. Something about late game, double digits, seem to come back as soon as that happens.
Yeah. Smart decision by Sirico and Egan to let that sail over their head as the ball is beyond the baseline. And it is now 19-12 Cats. I'm trying to figure out who that woman there, the photographer with the cell phone. That was a parent or taking yearbook photos back there, but it's interesting when she gets into the camera shot there. Ferris. Davis with the little tip. I mean, when you have a threat of a hard swing like Davis has and people are afraid of it, you can slow it down and tip it over the net and redirect and confuse the opposition on defense, and that's exactly what Sarah Davis did right there. Wildcats 20, Wizards 12. I'm impressed with that libero digging that out. Julia Sirico on a great dig. And now we have a nice rally point going. Oh, there you go. Davis. Oh, and the Wildcats keep it alive. Not sure what the call is. Call goes against Warwick. That's okay. They now have a 7-point lead. Service goes back to the Wizards. And serving for the Wizards is Caroline Anisi. I believe that's how you pronounce her name, Anisi. And her serve does not make it over the net. Point for the Wildcats. Wildcats 21, Wizards 13. 4 more points.
I think Wildcats are going to take 3 sets in a row.
And this match is over and they get the sweep. Here's Sarah Davis. Let's see if she can run the table here, get 4 points, and send everybody home early here.
She did have the most kills last game.
Yeah, last set she had the most kills.
Yeah.
That's correct. Interesting serve as it kind of sails high as she digs out. They pass it back to Davis for the swing from the backcourt. It's very deep, and it's now 21-14 in favor of the Cats. So this is number 14, Kathy McDonough on the service for Washingtonville. Good redirection. DeLucia can't handle that. Sirico tries to handle it as well, and is now a 6-point differential. So let's see if they can rally behind McDonough. McDonough, 2 points in a row.
This might be the Wizards' chance.
This might be life for the Wizards, yes. Let's see if they can make a comeback here. There's McDonough again. Did not do the jump serve. Nice set. Egan. I thought that was a double hit, but it was not. They just bump it over, and they bump it over. Lucky enough, it hits the ball on the net on the way up and lands between DeLucia and another Warwick front blocker. And it's now only a 4-point game. Wildcats have 27, Wizards 17. And that serve just very mishandled. I'm not sure what happened to McDonough there, but Wildcats get the point and they get the service back, and Katie Wigas will try to close this game out.
She has a win streak. She absolutely can do it.
22-17 in favor of the Cats. Wigas with that running start on her serve. Went for the power there. Handled by the Wizards. Sarah Corrigan has been a nice front setter for the Cats. Washingtonville can't handle it, and the Cats now have a 6-point lead.
2 to win.
And only 2 more points to win. They're almost at set point. They're almost at match point. So here we go, Katie Wigas again with that running start. Good placement. Not quite an ace, but has the Wizards running all over the court. Corrigan with the set. And a nice follow by Emily Redpath, who is Alfred State bound. And this is set point. This is also match point. Let's see if the Wildcats can sweep it here in the first 3 sets of this contest. Wigas. Wizards, outside hitter. Good hit, hit the top of the net. Corrigan in the set, not quite where Egan wanted it.
Oh, that's a win for us.
And point Warwick. Wildcats take the 3rd set with a score of 25-17. As in this COVID world, we can't do high fives and good game lines. And you see the purple masked Warwick Valley Wildcats are happy as Coach Cooper and Coach Davis are happy. You saw the Redpath twins in the back there. One heading towards Alfred State next year. Impressive win here for the Lady Wildcats. Once again, Wildcats sweep in the first 3 sets. This is it from the table. We will now do a post-game interview. See you after these messages.
Today, we as people now spend time mostly on mobile devices, computers, and many other devices with social media. We sometimes watch videos on YouTube, scroll through Twitter, and read something on Facebook. What we don't realize is that we could be lied to so easily on these platforms. When you scroll through YouTube, do you see a video that might be clickbait? When you go on to Twitter and many people are having an argument on something that is not worth an argument about said topic. Some of these things can make people feel insecure and depressed, make them unmotivated, or leave them unable to do things that they want to do or try new things. This is some of the negative things that can happen on social media. If this keeps going on, we won't be able to trust people and enjoy being around other people. For more information, check out this website.
Welcome back to Mary Mezzetti Gymnasium for the postgame of today's volleyball contest, where the Warwick Valley Wildcats beat the Wizards in 3 straight sets to take the match. With me right now is Coach Caitlin Cooper. Coach, it's been a very strange season with COVID. How have you guys dealt with that so far?
You know, at the end of the day, we're just so happy to be on the court together and having a season in general. So we're excited to be here.
Well, I was very impressed with your 3 straight set win over the Wizards. What do you attribute this win to?
Hard work. These girls love to play. They hustle hard, and they make every practice with purpose. So, yeah, we're just excited to be here, like I said again, and we just want to make it count.
Well, Coach, thanks for taking some time with us after the game. Good luck the rest of the way, and we hope for a lot more Warwick victories this volleyball season.
Thank you so much.
Also with me is junior Sarah Davis, player of the game. Sarah, you played a great game. I think you had the most kills. How are you feeling right now?
Thank you. I'm feeling really good about this win. I'm happy to be here.
Well, you guys are 3-1 with victories over Kingston, Newburgh, and now Washingtonville. You played Pine Bush. What do you guys expect to do the rest of this season?
You know, no matter what, I think we're all just happy to have a season, but I think things are looking good for our record.
Well, I'm very impressed with your play. Good luck the rest of the way, and keep on plugging, Sarah. You played very well today. I was very impressed. Okay, joining me now is Riley Cupo, here to break down the game. Riley, what did you see out of the Lady Cats today in this contest?
I saw super strong serves. We had rows upon rows of just win streaks when it came to heavy serves. Our blocks were definitely strong too. We seemed to be able to handle almost anything that was thrown at us.
Yes, I thought I saw some very strong play from the Red Pats and Sarah Davis and Wigas, and I think we have a very well-balanced attack and some very strong front hitters. So yes, what do you think the Wildcats should expect the rest of the way with their season?
I think it's just going to be very similar to this. I think as long as we keep up how heavy we hit on those serves, we should be able to honestly win anything. We seem to take seven or 6 games every time when we just serve and have those heavy hits that can't be blocked by the other team.
Yeah, and we saw those late rallies in each set, and we got the sweep 3 sets in a row. So there you have it, Riley Cooper on her analysis of this girls' volleyball game. I'm Ryan Cannon for Warwick Valley Television. Thank you for watching this volleyball contest, and we'll see you next time right here at the Mary Mezzetti Gymnasium for WVTV.